It is Tuesday, the 22nd day of August 2023. Hello there and welcome from me, Rukidi Edward Kijananguma, to Lunchtime News here on UBC TV. We are coming to you live online and on air from Broadcast House here on Nile Avenue. Now, State Minister for Primary Education, Dr. Joyce Muriku-Kaduchu, has expressed the ministry's total commitment towards new ICT innovations and research in the sector. This was in her address while opening a 5-day conference the ministry is holding in Entebbe with participants from 16 countries from Africa, Europe and Asia to share experiences and evaluate a roadmap on data management system. Take a watch.
So these people have come together following the launch of DSI 2. This is data management information system that was implemented in health and now in education. And this is a system that has been proven to be very effective and efficient in terms of implementing our education and health system. This is basically everything about data. It put the system right. Once you have data, accurate data, reliable data, and data that can improve and inform decision making, we should be able to run our system without problem. So these people have come together today to share experiences, to chart way forward, and really to evaluate and to put a roadmap to our data management system.
We've been in health for now 13 years and want to bring the same innovation to the education space. So during these 5 days, we look to see that we are going to share the experience that we have had with the health for 10 years and also be able to share the experience that we have been having in the few countries, the Uganda, Gambia, Mozambique, Eswatini and Togo.
Now, with the introduction of Education Management Information System, which is now data is collected using computers. It is now easier for us to collect this information from the institutions using ICT. And this particular project, DHIS2 for Education, was piloted in Uganda beginning with 2 districts, Gulu and Mayuge.
It is high time the education thinks of upgrading the structure to incorporate ICT at primary level. Remember, at primary level, it is the foundation. And the moment we incorporate ICT in primary, we improve the structure to have ICT officers at that level. We shall be able to have well-captured data, well-stored data, and meaningful data that will help us take informed decisions.
To the courts of law now, where hearing of the Karamoja Iron Sheets case involving State Minister for Finance Amos Lugolobi has flopped this morning at the Anti-Corruption Court in Kololo following the absence of trial judge Margaret Tebulia. Prosecution was represented by Gloria Nzukuru, while the accused Minister Lugolobi, who was present in court, was represented by lawyers Johnny Sabide and Tony Tumukunde. Prosecution alleges that Lugolobi dealt with government property of 700 iron sheets marked Office of the Prime Minister, which is loss of public property. 16th of October 2023 has been set as the date for hearing by Magistrate Abat Asimwe, who presided over the matter on behalf of Judge Margaret Tebulia.
To first analyze the documents attended in by prosecution to be relied on during the trial. Court resumed on 22nd August 2023.
Now, the International War Crimes Division Court yesterday set 28th of August 2023 as date to deliver ruling on the bail application of Mugera John, the co-accused of members of Parliament Muhammad Sekirinya and Alan Sewanyana in the Greater Masaka murder case. In his bail application, Mugera informed court about his health status and that he needs treatment outside prison.
Mugera joined the co-accused of Kawempe North Member of Parliament, Muhammad Segirinya and Alan Sewanyana for Machinge West in the Greater Masaka murders, wants court to grant him bail. At the International War Crimes Division Court in Kororo, presided over by Lady Justice Alice Komuhanj Kauka, Mugera presented 3 sureties, Deo Chisasa, Mary Bilungi Namaga, and Annette Sanyu, his wife, for court to grant him bail.
Council submission, Your Honor, that the applicant that the surety number 1 cannot have control over him since he has businesses in Chota and moving back and forth. Your Honor, that can be cured by this honorable court when it sets stringent terms.
Mugera also informed court about his health status, which requires him special treatment outside prison.
Our humble submission, Your Honor, this honorable court should exercise its discretion and find that the applicant has proved all grounds of his bail application and grants him bail.
Prosecution objected to the application on grounds that the accused failed to clearly prove to court his press overboard. The same with his sureties.
If the court is to believe that the applicant has a shop, that the applicant has a bar and a lodge in Chotera, vis-a-vis surety number 2, who is a broker or border, surety number 3, who is a charcoal vendor, will these 2 who are economically submissive to the applicant be able to control him if he said he's in his business, so therefore he won't be in court on that day? Will they be able?
Prosecution also objected to Magala's land title copy and the alleged guest house in Chotera presented to court by the accused, on the ground that he failed to prove ownership. He also contested the financial stability of the sureties to stand for the accused and asked court to dismiss the application.
In one or the other shows that a person, a shooter, should have a credible source of income. Charcoal is not a credible source of income because even the president banned it. He banned the charcoal, my lord. So it is no longer business. Shooter number 2 does not have the same kind of business, is not registered.
Judge Alice Komuhanj Kauka set 28 September 2023 to deliver a ruling. The accused Mugera John was remanded to Luzira prison. Meanwhile, the same court has indicated 1st September 2023 to deliver a ruling of confirming charges against the 8 suspects accused in the murder of Major Muhammad Chigondo. Registrar Tim Beatrice presided over the case on the behalf of Justice Richard Wawire. In another development, High Court Civil Division in Kampala has set 23rd October 2023 to start the hearing of the case filed by Sam Mukala against Pastor Jackson Senyonga of Christian Life Church Ministries and the bodyguard Waswa Israel. Sam Mukala accuses Pastor Jackson Senyonga of torturing him with his bodyguard around his church premises.
I've heard from the lawyers of Pastor Senyonga who have informed us that they have filed their reply and we shall file a rejoinder to the same and we shall be ready to commence the hearing.
The victim Sam Mukala talked to the media.
I did not receive justice and I want these people to compensate me.
Mukala alleges that in 2018, while he had gone for prayers at Christian Life Church Ministries Kavule, he was tortured by the bodyguard of Pastor Jackson Senyonga. Deborah Namamonde, Ivan Juko, UBC News.
We'll now take a short break, but we'll be returning with the latest in business. Do stay with us.
It's super fast internet. Oh, it's a super camera. It's a super battery.
Phone battery full.
Yeah, it's a super deal. Get the Kapote Super from MTN now at a reduced initial deposit of only 49,000 shillings and pay the balance in Pola for as low as 833 shillings per day. Grab this Super Kapote deal this Christmas and get 2 GB of free MTN data every month for 8 months. Get the Kapote Super now from any MTN shop countrywide. Everywhere you go, MTN. Regulated by UCC.
Juko.
Yo.
Hawachiko. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sevatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Upgrade your lifestyle with the all-new entry-loaded Chillax voice bundles. Now, call all networks in Uganda with Chillax voice bundles. Call all networks, no expiry, no worries. Dial *100 *1# and select call all networks. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Granny.
What did you do this weekend?
Well, on Friday, I went on a science trip with my classmates to Windy to see the gorillas. Then we watched the cup final in London. On Saturday, my friends and I met up to hunt some dragons again. Also, I taught the vacuum cleaner and the TV this new dance everyone's doing. They're really getting into it. And on Sunday, I went to bed watching the world from space. And you? Yeah, seriously, Granny.
With Airtel 5G's lightning-fast speeds and seamless connectivity, you won't believe what's next.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Juko.
Yo.
Hawachiko. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sevatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
These days, our homes are no longer just the places we live. It's where we attend meetings, go to class, keep each other safe, and entertain ourselves. To do this smoothly, you need a reliable internet connection. Buy the MTN WakaNet router, which connects up to 32 devices and gets a free 40 GB data bundle at only 149,000 shillings. Or buy the MTN WakaNet MiFi at only 75,000 shillings and enjoy a free 15 GB bundle to stream, study, work, and play on the go. Visit any MTN service center to buy the MTN WakaNet router or MiFi and enjoy the internet that does amazing things.
Welcome back from that break, and this is Lunchtime News here on UBC TV. My name is Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma. Let's have a look now at the latest in business. Uganda Coffee Development Authority has launched looking at manuals that are going to be used for providing grants to farmers involved in coffee and cocoa within the framework of Coffee and Cocoa Value Chain Development Project funded by the European Union. The Managing Director, UCDA, Dr. Emmanuel Yamremye, says the grant will help farmers of cocoa and coffee to access more funds to grow their businesses as well as support them on sustenance. The grant will favor commercial farmers that are interested in planting 10 to 19 acres of either coffee or cocoa.
Through Ministry of Agriculture is implementing this project. It has 3 result areas. One is about policy development. It's going to support the farmers to, since we have the coffee bill, to see how we can sensitize the farmers on this area. But also we are going to be, the second result area is looking at increasing production and productivity of coffee and cocoa. And the rest is looking at supporting post-harvest handling and irrigation.
Basically, we are here to launch the matching grant scheme operational manual. We came to present it to the stakeholders for their comments. The new project, but basically the matching grant in terms of Ugandan shillings will be around 11 billion. The project looks at strengthening the regulatory framework in coffee and cocoa.
Important in the way that farmers are able to access financing, to establish or to grow their coffee businesses, and therefore it is an important one.
Good opportunity for people who want to start producing cocoa. But have to be patient because cocoa takes about 2 years or so to start producing.
We want people who can have 5 hectares or 10 acres. And those, they will get a contribution of 30% of their costs. But also we have another category we are looking at, those who have 20 acres and above.
CAT farmers and traders have expressed dissatisfaction with Parliament's debate on narcotic and psychotropic substances control bill, yet the Attorney General appealed against the court's ruling. The CAT growers and traders were meeting under their umbrella, the Wakiso Miraa Growers and Dealers Association at Kasenje in Wakiso District.
Honorable members.
After the Constitutional Court nullified the Narcotic and Psychotropical Substances Control Act, Parliament of Uganda re-examined the Act. Last week, the Parliament, for the second time, debated the Narcotic and Psychotropical Substances Control Bill of 2023. However, amidst the debate, farmers and cat traders under their umbrella Wakiso Growers and Dealers Association have expressed concern over some clauses in the bill. Kizito Vincent, chairperson of the association, said some clauses in the bill are oppressive to the industry and Mairungi growers, among others combining Mairungi with other drugs such as marijuana.
Mairungi bagasabise muteka ebyebiragalagala ibaita psychotropic substance and control bill number 14 of 2023. Babgaseno wenjaga era ne batuteekako ebibonerezo ebikambwe nga byanjaga.
However, Busiro Member of Parliament Matovu Chawis urged them to be calm.
Etteeka eriri ku mutendera okusembayo era enkya tugenda mu Parliament naye ngenda kubasaba ebigambo bino Ssemateeka wa Uganda akkiriza omuntu yenna okulaga obutali bumativu mu kintu kyonna mu mirembe.
The third reading of Narcotic and Psychotropical Substances Control Bill 2023 is expected Tuesday as the plenary resumes. Deborah Namamonde, Susan Nabugudde, UBC News.
Rubaga Division Councillors, led by their Speaker Mbazira Musa, have visited Namasuba to train women in different skills. The skills that target poverty alleviation included Vaseline production and appropriate use of loans, among others.
We are training these women how to do jelly, and we are doing Grameni jelly. It is a product new on market that is going to be introduced, and all Ugandans should support us because these people are starting life. We are planning them to start an income generating activity for a parish because we want all parishes to do different activities. We had liquid soap in Indeba, we have jelly in Najana Nkumbi, we have books making in Runguja, so they will be doing different activities.
This is a reminder to all of us, leaders, mothers, men, and the entire government and entire nation. I want to remind everyone that God has deposited abilities in every person. God has invested. The mystery or the secret is to how to unveil those abilities, how to bring out the potentiality out of every woman, out of every youth.
Kubanga twagala kukulakulana tugende mu maaso tusomesa abaana baffe n'abaana baffe babeere nga bali bulungi mu ssene y'abalamu.
Sports news now, and we begin with Bat Ball, where the Bat Ball X tournament that started on the 15th of August 2023 in Lugogo and Jinja City climaxed as the Central Rhinos defeated Rwanda to claim the overall title. We have more in this story.
The Central Rhinos lived up to the favourite tag of the Bat Ball X tournament as they convincingly beat Rwanda Emerging by 35 runs in the final to win the Bat Ball X title. This game was played last evening at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. Rwanda Emerging chose to bat first, letting the Rhinos post 106 for 4, but the score was too high for them to chase as they were bowled out with just 71 runs on the board. Christopher Kidega, the captain of the Central Rhinos, was on the forefront with 53 runs off 23 balls and also had 2 wickets in the game. This and his entire performance in the tournament and him the MVP of the tournament.
The final was quite competitive, but a top order batsmen, including me, we delivered runs and we actually set a good total for Team Rwanda Emerging, which we came and defended very well and won the game. The secret was all cricket is all about looking at the ball and then executing your shots. So all our batsmen came and did their best and we set a good total for the team.
Yes, it's a loss, but again, regardless the loss, we are a happy crop. So we are going home as a happy group, looking at how we played throughout the tournament. We are very happy for the results. Having played with these good teams, it is a good experience for them to even know that we can chase, we can come, we can set and defend, we can come and chase down 89.
Nile Leopards came in third after defeating Eastern Buffaloes by 26 runs in the placement game played earlier in the day. The total scores were 104 for 4 and 78 for 2 respectively. The week of cricket was crowned by a performance by the renowned Ghetto Kids.
Cricket news now, and the Cricket Cranes have put up a convincing show at the East Africa T20 Trophy happening in Kigali, Rwanda. The Cranes that kicked off their campaign on the 20th of August 2023 have so far registered 2 wins against Rwanda and Tanzania and 1 loss against Tanzania. On the opening day, which was also a double header for Uganda, the Cranes won all their games, defeating Rwanda by 40 runs and Tanzania by 6 wickets, with total scores 146 for 6 Uganda, 106 for 9 Rwanda, 146 for 4 Uganda and 143 for 8 Tanzania. On the second day, the Cricket Cranes suffered their first defeat against Tanzania as defending champions failed to defend the 176 runs they set. The game ended Uganda 176 for 6 and Tanzania 180 for 7. Tanzania won by 3 wickets. The three-nation event continues till the end of August, and Uganda is currently taking on Rwanda in their 4th game of the tournament. And that brings us to the end of this edition. Thank you so much for having kept us company. My name is Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma. Wishing you a blessed afternoon and see you later on in the evening for our subsequent bulletins.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
These days, our homes are no longer just the places we live. It's where we attend meetings, go to class, keep each other safe, and entertain ourselves. To do this smoothly, you need a reliable internet connection. Buy the MTN WakaNet router, which connects up to 32 devices and gets a free 40 GB data bundle at only 149,000 shillings. Or buy the MTN WakaNet